In the world of Atera, the Necromancer is a master of the dark arts, turning death into their greatest weapon. As a mastery class for the Acolyte, the Necromancer specializes in raising and commanding a legion of the undead. This class is all about overwhelming your enemies with sheer numbers, whether it's a horde of shambling skeletons, a volley of skeletal mages, or a single hulking abomination. I'm White Reaper, and in this video I'll show you my Necromancer build / Abomination. So without further ado, we start with the passive tree. In the Acolyte tree, Blood Aura 7 points, Forbidden Knowledge 8 points, Dark Rituals 5 points. Now in the Necromancer tree, Elixir of Hunger 5 points, Risen Army 8 points, Reclamation of Souls 1 point, Blood Armor 1 point, Mortal Tether 5 points, Invigorated Dead 5 points, Unbound Necromancy 3 points, Frantic Summons 5 points, Effigies 5 points, Tyrant 3 points, River of Bones 5 points, Moonlight Pyre 10 points, Cling to Life 6 points, Tyrant's Legion 3 points, Blades of the Forlorn 10 points, Rite of Undeath 10 points, and Forbidden Teachings 5 points. Now we move to the skills and specializations. And we start with Summon Skeleton. Unholy Rage 3 points, Lone Guardian 1 point, Mightier Than the Sword 1 point, Fire Arrow 1 point, Multi-Shot 3 points, Marrow Walkers 1 point, Necrotic Conviction 3 points, Hollow Walkers 1 point, Marrow Tap 3 points, Empty the Graves 2 points, Unbound Necromancy 3 points. We max the Soul Catcher. Grave Walkers 1 point, and Immortal max out. Now Dreadshade. We max the Lingering Doom. All for One 1 point, Egoism 2 points, Spectral Presence 2 points, Lone Watcher 1 point, Dying Coven 3 points, Dusk Heart max out, and the Grim Fate max 2. And the next is Summon Skeletal Mage. We max the Splintered Dominion and the Argonautic Speed. Ossian Frenzy 3 points, and 4 points on the Forbidden Arcana, and 4 points on Cellar Mortis. Grey Merchant 3 points, Order of Death 1 point. Go 4 points on Gravetide, and 1 point on Macabre Waltz. Now we move on the Golem tree. Go 4 points on Amalgam of Primalists, 1 on Fragments of the Fallen, 3 Tower of Bones. 3 points, Amalgam of Sentinels. Bladed Fists 5 points. Unnatural Speed, go 4 points, Infected Remains 2 points. Amalgam of Rogues 5 points, and 1 point on Twin Golems. And finally the Abomination skill tree. Sharpened Bones 3 points, Deadeye 1 point, Horrific Volley 3 points. Go 4 points on Domination. Same 4 points for Engorgement, Death in the Family 3 points. Unholy Reach, go 4 points. Meat Grinder 1 point. Same 1 point on Reap the Damned. Shattered Simulacrum 1 point, and 3 points on Tower of Bones. Now we move on to the equipment I use. And at the end I will show you how to summon the Abomination to make the most of all the minions you have. So, let's start with the weapon. Scales of Lemniscate, which is a 2-handed axe. Now let's see what benefits this weapon gives for the build. First is, plus 20% minion necrotic penetration. Second, 316% increased minion damage. Third, 139% increased minion health. And fourth, Dreadshade has 30% increased buff effect and 25% increased health decay. And all of this makes this weapon perfect for this build. Next, the helmet. Dominance of the Tundra, which gives Evade casts Glacier along its path. Second, Strength. Third, Intelligence. Fourth, plus 400 armor. Fifth, X% reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes. And the sixth, 25% increased evade distance. Now the body armor. Mantle of the Pale OX, which gives X% damage redirected to your highest health minion. Second, X% increased health for you and your minions. Third, X% increased movement speed. Fourth, Strength. The belt. Legacy of the Quiet Forest, which gives plus X amount of armor. Second, X+% void resistance. Third, X+% poison resistance. The boots. Last Steps of the Living. I use this for movement speed and ward decay threshold. The gloves. Blood Roost. I use this for increased minion movement speed. And of course some dexterity. Now it's a relic I use. Tyrant's Skull, which gives plus 2 to 5 to all minion skills. Second, summon a Tyrannosaurus minion. Third, plus 3 Tyrannosaurus melee damage per strength. Fourth, 1% increased Tyrannosaurus attack and cast speed per dexterity. Fifth, Tyrannosaurus physical penetration per intelligence. Sixth, 1% more Tyrannosaurus health and damage per 1% uncapped endurance. And when your Tyrannosaurus roars, it grants your other minions plus 25 ohisical damage with spells and attacks, and the bonuses it gains from this item are applied to them at 20% effectiveness. Us rings I use, Phantom Grip on both slots. This ring gives plus 2 to all minion skills, plus 3% minion critical strike chance. Now the amulet. Evolution's End. This amulet gives plus 5 to all attributes, 8% increased movement speed, plus 11% to all resistances, plus X amount to all skills, 40% increased minion damage. And when a hit leaves a boss or champion below 40% health, you summon a Rift Beast for 15 seconds to fight by your side. For idols, use Idol of Cruelty. Try to collect as much minion critical strike chance as possible. As for the rest of the empty slots in the idol's box, use them to maximize resistances. Now I'm going to show you how to assemble the Abomination to get the most out of the sacrificed minions. Start by summoning all that you have, till maximum amount that you can. Put the Summon Wraith on your right click and wait for full mana. When mana is full, summon 6 Wraith. Now you can start pressing the Abomination assembly button. Start with skeletons first. This way they will have enough time to respawn, and you will assimilate more skeleton archers into Abomination. And remember, keep the Abomination button down till no other minion on your screen except the Abomination. Then just put Dread Shade on the right click and buff your Abomination with it. There you go, a full badass Abomination, ready to clean up the maps for you. All items are made in 3 days of play. There is plenty of room for improvement. But in the end, this build is very OP and very easy to play. If you liked the video and it was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you a happy grind and a lot of fun with this build. With all due respect, White Reaper out.